Xyclopzz?
We're ready. We're in the game.
If you
we're a
could.
bit late, but we're here.
Excellent.
Doesn't need the staff, apparently.
It was more to coordinate it.
All right, first game of the series.
So who will ban Nature's Prophet? Because both teams actually have Nature's Prophet players, which is rare, at least in this region.
Ooh, that's true. And will Fnatic even going to respect it the same way these other teams have?
Also
I
true.
feel like there's a good chance they may just not be as afraid of it.
I'm not sure. I feel like they might want to ban it. Spartan's Nature's is really annoying.
Well, no bans coming out. They're digging into reserve time. I don't think the reserve time penalty actually went through. I don't know if that was agreed upon or not, but needless to say, I don't think Fnatic are going to care too much.
I don't.
Unless
Clutch use all of their time, then maybe they'll care.
Yep.
Who knows?
So I own Nature's Prophet. Nothing crazy happening just yet. I'm excited. We have Pokeballs today.
Yes.
Yeah, I suggested it too because we've
Wait,
been
what is that?
Oh, the food.
The
I thought you meant like
Pokeballs.
literally like
Pokeballs.
Pokemon Pokeballs.
No.
Like we're gonna have a Poke Battle.
Yeah,
They're-
and I was like, whoa.
They're called. I think it's Pokeballs, or is it? Or not Pokeballs. Pokeball. I don't know what the proper pronunciation was, but we've been eating shit anyway for the past 2
We had
weeks.
Thai food the other night. That
Thai
was
food was
healthy-ish.
okay, but then like,
With
after
some
that, like
vegetables.
burgers, burritos.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
When it's
was
4 in the
kinda
morning
getting to me.
in America, your options is McDonald's and Denny's.
Oh
So-
my god.
And for Cyclops, it's steak.
Yeah, you got steak at
I
Denny's,
got
man.
steak.
Was steak good? Denny's steak, do you rate it?
Nice one. Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I haven't get a chance to try the Hooters nearby the hotel.
It's true, we have a Hooters near the
That
hotel.
yeah, I need
is
to try
the American
it.
experience you're missing out on.
Really?
Yeah, in some ways. Like, if you can get to Hooters before you go, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
See what it's all about. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, there's a lot of American experiences. I
We're
think.
going out tonight, right? Thoughts after the
Yeah,
event?
what time depends what time we're finishing, man. It's like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning.
No. I mean the Thursday night.
Oh, Thursday night. Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah,
We'll go out
for
for food and drinks Thursday night for sure.
For sure, man, my
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll be like morning. We're gonna sleep all day and wake up at like 4 p.m. Have our breakfast and be like, all right, let's go hit the clubs. My body's been awake an hour and let's fuck it up.
Tsunami and I are leaving, so we're not going to be able to hang out with you
True.
guys. So Tsunami, you leave like 1 p.m. the next,
Yeah, I leave in like 12 hours.
and then I leave in about 24 hours.
Oh my god.
But I'm not going to sleep tomorrow because I want to sleep on the plane. I mean, 14 hours, I'm not staying awake on a plane. Screw
Yeah.
that.
That's,
buy
that's the
some-
best way to travel
Buy some
Exactly.
empty seats, lie down.
if you're lucky enough. You gotta get the
Yeah.
empty planes.
I don't think they're going to be empty.
You never know. It's so random
Yeah.
when that happens. Middle of the week's normally pretty good because not many people fly middle of the week.
Okay, so Ogre and Weaver for Clutch.
Friday.
Is it gonna be Friday? Oh yeah.
You're going to be messed up.
Gonna be pretty. Unless I go to the airport early.
Even if you go
What difference
early, it
does that
doesn't
make?
matter.
I don't know. If I go to the airport early, I can ask them, "Hey, how's the flight going? Do you think
Yep.
like
If it's full, it's full though.
the
That's
any like empty seats behind there? You can put me behind there too.
You know you could just wait till you take off and then you just stand up and you pick a seat and you just plant yourself in that empty row.
I think that.
But everyone has that
yeah.
same idea. Is the problem.
Everyone
It's like
has the
this.
same idea.
Anytime I'm on like an empty, like a not quite empty flight, but like a ever so slightly empty flight, people make a rush for those. empty
Yes,
rows.
yes.
I guess the easiest way to do it is that when you hop on the plane, you go last. So you can like sort of scat
Oh, yeah.
all the seats and then you just pick an empty one. Because there's no one behind you.
That's
we
true.
got some strats going down here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Plain
but,
level.
but that's kind of you know
Yeah.
that kind of risky move to be honest.
That's not risky. They'll never check.
Yeah. I mean, you going to the last one?
You just go very
Someone
last.
has to be the last person on the plane.
It's true.
Yeah.
And that might be you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that tactic.
Use
I'll
that
try.
strat.
The
I'll
thing is,
try.
the trade-off is then you may be risking carry-on space up in the luggage section.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
don't have
true.
any hand carry stuff,
Oh,
so
man.
I don't.
This is high-level tactics.
Yep.
The boarding
is-
meta.
This is a good tactic. Okay.
So
Oh, minus How many?
60 seconds
60
for
seconds.
clutch.
Well, in the 60 seconds, you can steal a car.
And apparently, it's like,
So Clutch gamers are missed out on the opportunity here.
Oh my
That's what they
lord.
were going to use that 60 seconds of reserve time.
You watch too many Nicolas Cage movies, Cyclops.
Yeah, why
I
not?
don't think it actually works like that.
So apparently it didn't apply in game 1, but we may be applying it in game 2 instead.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've been told.
Okay.
Um,
Faceless ban and Morphling. So no Nico baby Morphling today, unfortunately.
yeah. So rumor has it SEA servers are doing okay today.
Really?
Can we not jinx it?
I mean, I don't believe in superstition. That's
say
not me.
Don't say anything. You just leave them alone. You don't
DJ
insult
tested a
them.
pub. It was fine an hour ago. So it's going to be fine, hopefully.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Fair enough.
Just reporting facts here. Nothing
Nice one.
about superstition.
Interesting pick here for Fnatic. We got a Centaur.
Ooh, ice.
He's a really good Centaur, though.
Yeah. And TP. So they're going to get the hard carry now. They
Ooh.
picked, I guess, Kunkka can be a 4 position, so they haven't picked up all their
Or
cores
Abed.
yet.
How do you
Yeah.
contest Centaur and Terrorblade if you're Clutch? Because you look at what Clutch gamers have. They've got Sustain, but they don't have the best lockdown when it comes to preventing Terrorblade for getting off the ult.
Yeah, they don't have, just Fire Blast right now, I guess. Centaur's lane could be rough against Dazzle Weaver. The poison touch with Weaver being reapplied constantly could be potent.
Could go Bloodseeker. I'm surprised that Fnatic didn't go for it against the Weaver, but it's definitely effective against Centaur Stampede and the silence against Terrorblade.
I don't think Clutch have had much success with the Bloodseeker, right? Every time we see them run it, they can't really get it off the ground.
I don't know if I remember any.
It depends on the other factors, like other heroes too.
'Cause
Of themselves.
Laning-wise, you don't actually even know who's going to be laning against your Bloodseeker. Because if you put it safe lane, Bloodseeker is not going to really do much to a Centaur.
Terrorblade.
It was a good TB pick. This just seems like the meta carry right now. Very safe, standard, not even the stuff that counters it. And also, I actually think it was a block pick as well, because Dazzle was picked up on the other side. Dazzle TB's made a big resurgence over the last few weeks. With Dazzle becoming a meta hero, everyone's like, oh, Dazzle's actually good, and you know what's great with it? TB. Let's pick these
That's
heroes
good.
together.
I spammed it a lot.
Dazzle?
Yeah. Especially the first spells, so easy to use, multiple targets, and long range doing the Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave is playing a big part. If you don't counter it with some axe or something, it's just really hard to deal with. And also about the Terrorblade, what I like about it is it's a kind of heroes that even though all the game you has been put down, like they crush you so hard, but if you make a mistake to Terrorblade one time, 2 towers gone.
So I'm not a big fan of this Batrider pick for Clutch, because there's a lot of disengage on the side of Fnatic.
True.
They've got Rubik lift. If Rubik is nearby, you just get the lift on Batrider. If the Kunkka is nearby, get the X off.
Different ways of dealing with the lasso. That's for sure. I don't think you see this and you're like, oh, we got to pick up a Abaddon or something to get rid of lasso. You're
Rubik
like,
can even steal the lasso too.
yep.
And if it's a mid Kunkka, then they can pick up a Wyvern and do a 4-position Rubik.
So it's good in the lane against TB. I think the idea is you've got a hero that can pressure TB in lane. Maybe whether it's with Dazzle or Obi, you've got a very strong dual lane there. That can be hard to farm against, and Rubik is not a good support at securing your lane. I think that's the concern here. You pick TB, but your support in lane is maybe a Rubik. Like, that lane should just straight up lose quite badly.
The damage is a bit too low.
Would you do a lane swap, actually, if you're Fnatic? Safe lane Centaur against the Bat? I don't think Centaur would do any better, because he's a melee hero.
And that's why I think they like the Batrider pick, because even though the lasso has counters this game, it has a good lane matchup no matter who it's against. Whether it's TB or Centaur, Batrider should win the lane.
And TA last
TA?
pick.
Hey, it's Fnatic banned the Husker for them, so they'll say thanks and pick a TA.
That's not only picking a TA for themselves, that shut down Abed TA too.
Yeah.
Such a comfort hero for Abed. He can just play it in any kind of situations. Like, I don't mind, man. They don't have to think much. Just give Abed TA any kind of situations.
So how would a Kunkka fare against a TA? Or would you maybe just go for that last pick, Ember? A lot of teams loving that Ember versus TA matchup.
Yeah, true that. The the Searing Chains and the Flame Guard is quite easy to deal with TA, but you're gonna have a rough first 3 levels, but if you can survive after that, yeah, you're gonna be fine. It's quite hard to kill each other, but you gotta accept the fact that you will have less CS than TA.
I don't know. I like the idea of the mid kunk of this game. I think getting Abed super farmed,
Torrent to
get the
break
Weaver.
refraction,
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
too. So
The mid lane matchup isn't that rough at all.
I think you can then pick another support that gives you stronger lanes right now, because Rubik Kunkka seems like a weak support duo to have against Dazzle, Ogre, and Bat Rider. Like I'm scared for Fnatic's lanes with a support Kunkka here, but we'll see. Not entirely sure what the plan is going to be. A 4-position Rubik with a strong 5 sounds like a decent idea here.
Consider as a successful draft, it's so hard to predict how Fnatic gonna play on this one. Like they pick a heroes that have multi-role.
And let's pick.
Oracle. I was thinking about Oracle actually.
This is like their own Dazzle.
Yeah, discount Dazzle.
Yep.
So why Oracle over Wyvern? Because they clearly want something to deal with the lasso.
Not only the saving ability, but he can produce hella damage too in early game with his third skills.
Purifying Flames.
Yeah.
How useful is that this game?
Get rid of what, napalm stacks?
It's just
Fortune's End for napalm.
Oh, Fortune's End, yeah, sorry, I'm getting his spells mixed up. You know, this Oracle here, I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't think anyone's really picked him, so.
It can be used to last hit. And say that, you know, when I play Oracle, I play a lot of Oracle, and he's the only support that I get a lot of kills with. I can easily get 4-0, 5-0 easy, and then start to die out in the middle game. And then after that, in late game, I still can save people with the false promise.
I'm thinking, are they maybe picking up the Oracle because he's sort of like a pseudo Dazzle, but he has better healing capabilities?
Yeah, I think.
Is it for sustain maybe for pushing?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, it's also like if they may not be picking up as a better Dazzle because Dazzle wasn't available, so it may also be like, hey, it's not quite Dazzle, but we'll take it. But I think as a save, False Promise is just better than Grave. I mean, Grave is actually like Dazzle's worst spell right now. It feels like.
Yeah.
And so having the TB guarantee you can get for Sunder, having a disarm against TA and Weaver can be really nice with the Fate's Edict.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a very unique skill set, Oracle. As a hero, he's not amazing or in a great place right now, but in theory, his skills should all be very useful.
We'll see what Jabs can do with him. I'd be interested to see how well he can actually play this Oracle. If he plays it well, we might see the resurgence of Oracle.
True. Yeah, the second skills, the disarm one, it could be annoying if he keep placing it on TA. It's destroy all the tempo that he's just gonna charge in and stuff too. All right, first game of the day, you think?
I do think it is.
Let's make it 8 games today.
8 games, hell yeah, man! I'm feeling fresh. Let's do it.
Time in.
DJ's like, excellent idea.
Uh-oh, he's agreeing. I don't know if that's what you want to agree to if you're Fnatic.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see how the lane gonna be. Well, it's quite easy to lane as the Oracle, just spamming the Fortune's End in the first, trying to zone enemy out, and especially if you have some follow-up damage as your core, yeah, it's quite good.
I think he's going to be holding onto his spells. He's just going to try to purge off napalm constantly. Every single time he hits like 3 stacks on the Terror Blade, just let him keep it last hitting. Yeah. Don't make him retreat.
It's nice because you can like channel it on, if Bat Rider's going in and he's got those napalm stacks, you just channel on your TB, and then it also can hit the Bat Rider. So it'll root him while getting those napalms off.
Let's go.
Looks like we are about to get things underway there. As we'll see how Fnatic fare. Will be the mid Kunkka. As we'll do some introductions early on.
Yes,
so
we shall.
Starting things off. I'll do Fnatic.
Alright.
We've got Jabs playing the Oracle. Supporting down bottom, Abed on the mid Kunkka, DJ playing the 4th position Rubik, MP playing the carry Terrorblade, and that leaves Ice on the Centaur Warrunner.
On the side of Clutch Gamers on the Dire side, we have Spartan playing our support Dazzle. We have Alacrity on the mid Templar Assassin. Nico Baby going to be on the safe lane Weaver. We have KYXY on the Ogre Magi. And finally, Skylark on our off lane Bat Rider.
All right.
So word on the street is that Centaur is one of the potential candidates for most picked at Hamburg, is what I'm seeing on the Twitter sphere.
Following some Kyle Dota.
I am following some Kyle Dota.
He's making some
bold predictions.
As always.
As always.
That's Kyle right there. I think Centaur is good here. Not sold it's like the best of the best as far as the offlane goes right now.
Yeah.
Offlane's an interesting place. There's such a wide array of heroes that can be played there. Whereas I feel like the safe lane, the carry pool, is like tiny right now. Like safe laners are just playing like the same 5 heroes and rotating in and out.
Yeah.
Offlaners are playing like 15 to 20 different heroes.
That's what it feels like.
So early D ward. Clutch Gamers scout out the ward. They take it out down bottom, get themselves some early game gold, and they'll be pretty happy with that start to their game.
It's going to be tied out 1-1, so no bounty rune advantage this game.
No. DJ has double sentries when he went to lane on the Rubik, but he's going to use one to, I think it was looking for a D ward or something there. Actually blocking the pull.
Oh, interesting choice for DJ, so he's just going to harass Nico Baby.
Yeah, he's feeling tough. You know, this is a Weaver. You're not scared of a Weaver.
You might be scared when the other support comes in.
Yeah, Spartan shows up and he's like, peace, I'm out.
But he does get some free harassment off, I suppose, onto Nico.
Yep.
Although...
that's a nice start to the lane. They got a hoof stomp off.
Oh, he doesn't even have Grave.
Use Poison Touch on the creeps?
Okay.
Spartan?
Homie wanted a last hit.
Those mouse issues they were fixing before, that caused the delay. Maybe we need to revisit those mouses.
Mice.
Yep.
It's all good. But that was yeah, quite bizarre coming up from Spartan.
That was a odd little side. He really underestimated that hoof stomp AoE.
Who got the first blood gold?
It was DJ on Rubik.
Oh, okay.
And they're going on the Spartan. They're just abusing the fact that he doesn't have Grave.
If you're getting Grave, you're definitely losing this lane. So I don't think that's like a.
But let's be honest though. If he had Grave there, he may not have died at all. He's died twice so far.
No,
in this
but
lane.
it's kind of hard to being a Dazzle and going for the Grave first. You can't do anything in the lane at all.
I'd rather not give 2 kills away.
No, you can just standing far away and not getting caught in the telekinesis.
But he's been getting caught in the telekinesis, so that's the issue.
So that's his mistake. So
play less shit, says Xyclopzz.
Yeah, it's
skill build be damned.
Yeah, no, I think you actually just can't play your lane if you have Grave level 1, and also you're going to die anyways, even if you get Grave, because Rubik has boots already and just going to chase you down.
He still chase you down anyway.
Like, Grave doesn't necessarily save your life because you're still on 1 health and no wear off. But 3 lanes being 1, this is something that you guys talked about. Fnatic love to win these lanes, and they are winning 3 right now in terms of CS.
Yeah, what's popping in this bot lane? I want to see how this Oracle's been handling this, because MP seems completely unimpeded, and Skylark doesn't seem interested in swapping the lane.
Jabs is full mana. I don't even know if he's using spells. He's just happy to watch MP free farm. He used Metamorph, I guess, to get a lot of his early CS.
Oh, okay.
So I think this lane's getting a bit harder now, but has the stick. Until he has that next Metamorph, probably won't see anything too crazy down here.
It's not often that you see, like, Bat Rider and Ogre are both individually incredibly strong laners, and both of them put together you'd think would be an incredibly intimidating lane, but doesn't seem to be stopping this Terrorblade at all.
No, he's done just fine.
Oh, these Cyblades.
Yeah, the Cyblades is too much.
Can he hit this? He's got a...
I think he has another attack animation still.
Yeah, he's still got a turn as well. Turning will take about... Yeah.
590 split range. Can he land this one? Abed.
There's still a Fairy Fire if he really gets critical.
He's actually just going to straight pop it. Make sure he stays alive. Has a salve back at base, but Abed off to a rough start here. Really going all in on this bottle build, and now without bottle charges, he's in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Abed? Okay, he X's himself back to base and will refill his bottle. I like this.
He's also picking up his salve as well for some extra regen.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dive at the bottom lane.
Yeah. They're going in, as it does look like the Batrider's just going to Firefly his way on out of there. Top lane, there was a lift into Centaur stun, but that didn't lead to too much except for some harass onto Weaver.
Now that's bad for the Batrider. I mean, he act like he want to dive in and then end up getting chased by the Oracle far away, losing time. So
he's got some big creep waves down bottom. This Batrider wants to try and farm here, but the Metamorph coming out from TB, Skylark getting purged up. Ogre trying to save his life with the Fire Blast.
One, no.
Doesn't look like
he needed 2 more. Yep.
Yeah, but still fine for MP. He's doing good damage here. May actually kill KYXY.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Bit more.
Purifying Flamed already, so he's going to heal.
He can Purifying Flames again. Oh, he's going to try and block with the illusion. No, he's getting vision.
Oh, MP, they're chasing. He's missing up on, I guess the wave died to the tower, so he's not missing too much CS here and just zoning them out.
Yeah. Alacrity going to pick up a Arcane Rune.
He knows Abed has bottles, so he doesn't want to give up runes to a
Oh,
mid-hero
bottom
with bottle.
Nico. Sorry, top Nico might die. Sakuchi, 1 second. He's struggling.
This is a strong lane. There's just great synergy between Rubik Centaur. The lift into the Hoof Stomp and the burst damage potential. I'd love to see Rubik get that level 4 null field point for the offensive null field.
Double Edge could be lethal.
Yeah.
Oracle looks like he's dying down bottom.
Oh. Yeah. Does purge them, slows them a little bit. Jab's still going to get right click down though. So first kill of the game for Clutch Gamers. As bounty runes come out, looks like it'll be 2 apiece. Nothing too crazy there.
So, Alacrity getting pulled back by Abed, gonna get some good damage onto the TA.
Yeah, he just got pummeled. Tarring down the tower, that's not where you want to be. Abed's close to level 6, so you need to be careful. And here comes Oracle TPing mid to refill this bottle. I don't know if that's actually to set up a kill or not.
Yeah, I
X is on cooldown.
Don't think they would have been able to get that one there. Back to Skylark shenanigans though, pulling the creep wave. Double creep wave again.
Yeah, I think this is one of these things bats can do, but he doesn't have a TP, so they do have
He's really
ways
low.
to find him. Yeah,
He's gotta be careful.
he knows it's a TB who's a pretty slow hero. He's just gonna be worried about Oracle rotating in.
one thing good about Team Clutch Gamer is they're doing homework on the early game wards of Team Fnatic. They know how Fnatic is gonna place, where they're gonna place, and how they're gonna place. That forced Fnatic to do some change in their early game wards, and it's not effective like yesterday that we saw.
They saw the Ogre coming in as well. You can see all the defensive wards spotting him out. So both the supports are here. Sorry, just one.
Oh, Jabs gets the Observer Ward mid barely. They're going to go in with an X-Boat combo here. Brings back Ogre Magi under the tower. There is a Dazzle here to give him a heal, but it looks like the right-click damage might be enough. No, he barely gets out of there with the Magic Stick charges under the tower. Jabs is dying to Alacrity, who's got another Refraction here. Abed just going to TP himself out, but that's not going to work with the Ogre still around. Double kill for TA. What a great fight for Clutch Gamers.
The Purifying Flames doing I want to say, some good healing on KYXY. He just sort of walked off and shrugged it off.
Oh,
MP
that's a big kill, man. That's a hell of experience. Show us the network, please. Nice one.
Top lane, Ice being rotated on.
He's going to
go
TP out.
TP.
No disables.
Oh,
That was quite close.
Yep.
Instantly pops the shrine, has the ring of health here, so he shouldn't have to leave this lane. And just waiting on his Rubik to return. So Rubik's back, level 5, almost completed an Urn of Shadows here. Didn't go for that null field at level 4, but 2 points in lift, 3 in Fade Bolt. A lot of burst damage here that can come out. DJ actually high level than Ice. That's kind of interesting.
Spartan going for a backstab. Are they going to try and kill Ice again?
Yeah, they might. They have a lift, though. That's just going to be used defensively, I believe. Pulls him actually under the tower here. Ice has a Hoof Stomp as well. He has still got Poison Touch on him, so he's just going to throw away his life for this kill. Gets Spartan. The tower hits on Nico, but he hits level 6 from the kill.
Super lucky there.
That was almost a great outcome for DJ's Rubik, who is about to hit level 6 himself. So we're going to see some Shikuchi in a second.
Would the aggressive null field have killed off the Weaver there?
Probably, but his Fade Bolt would have been a lower level.
He
so
stole Shikuchi top lane, Nico baby. He's being styled on by DJ. Don't know if he can get this kill though. Already having this deal.
Oh, Radiant Courier gets killed off.
Not sure what happened there.
Where is
The
that?
only one you can really kill couriers is maybe like, what, TA?
Maybe
Psyblade's a courier?
that's what I was thinking. Maybe Psyblade.
The sentries, the ward in the lane is just so annoying when you play support. You just have to risk your life all the time to go in the bush and just fight these.
Yeah, it's a responsibility as a support, especially when you have a invis hero in your
Yeah,
lane.
and then you have to calculate the creep wave and stuff just to be safe. And the ward game becoming very important these days. Players, especially the pro players, tend to not fight without any visions at all. Like, they don't fight in the dark. You like it in the dark?
I like it. I like it in the dark with the lights off.
Okay.
You guys a fan of glow-in-the-dark things?
I like it when lights on.
I thought so some
are
the
you
old
talking
glow
about
in the dark stuff used to be like carcinogenic apparently. That was the real glow in the dark. That was like radioactive business.
Oh, like glow sticks. If you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
those in your
yeah.
like middle school dances, everyone buzz
Exactly.
up the glow sticks.
Oh
and
man.
that shit, you crack them open, it just gets everywhere.
Uh,
There was a few brave kids who would like put it in their mouth.
I don't know if brave is the word I'd use for that.
yeah.
Those are the kids who were getting D's in chemistry.
There were more hands-on learners, I guess.
Here you go. DJ gets a kill as bottom bounty runes being fought over, and top lane as well going the way of Clutch Gamers, it looks like. Ice couldn't really contest too much. He did get one of the two up top, so.
So on to Rubik.
Yeah.
He has Shikuchi though.
Looks like he'll even get out of here. Has some earn charges even.
Oh, goes for the lift.
Oh, yeah, MP going to get some good right-click damage in here. KYXY can't really hold his ground, or can he? He would stick charges. No mana for a Sunder. Intred! No, he doesn't do it. He was just short of mana for a Sunder.
Oh.
He maybe could have gotten out. The turn rate would have been difficult.
That
Back
was
at
a-
mid, Abed. Goes in on Alacrity, looking for the solo kill. Oh,
Can't
needs
get
to
vision.
maybe get a
Cleave off
cleave.
Spartan?
No.
He moved.
Nope. Oh dear. That bottom kill though is pretty big, not being able to.
Wait, he had a
get the
haste
Sunder
rune?
off.
Why was he trying to cleave if he just had a haste rune and could have chased TA?
He TA went invis, right? And TA
Yeah, but
melded under the
he-
tower.
Alacrity sort
Oh,
of ran
yeah.
up.
I guess he came
Yeah.
out of it, but maybe there was a new refraction or something.
Maybe he was worried about refraction cooldown.
He was also just really low health. If he tanked any tower shots,
Yeah.
I think he may have died. So, we have a messy fight down bottom. MP, death on the Terrorblade is not what you want to see for Fnatic.
No, definitely not. But it's just one death, so just gonna rotate into the jungle. Looks like they're gonna give this bottom lane to DJ. He's level 7 too for a support, which is really
Nice.
good.
He's very farmed. Arcane earns already, getting lots of kills. Not a fan of teams who pick Oracle and don't let Oracle get earned. I feel like
Yeah.
you always, it's just, you never know like when that false promise is going to come out, like so that, you know, what if Rubik's earn is on cooldown or he's not there. You just want to have Oracle having all the healing items possible. But at the same time, Oracle can't farm earn that fast, so maybe this fast earn can have an impact.
Yeah, Norkin and Oracle really have solo kill potential as much as this heavily farmed Rubik is.
Yeah. Pros and cons. And it's something that, you know, Jabs could theoretically just end up buying a second one and later on and Rubik sells his.
So after the laning stage, would you say that if you're clutch, you're not too upset with your lanes? They sort of went badly at the beginning, but I think they've done pretty well when it comes to coming back. They got
True.
some kills.
Yeah.
They've managed to stabilize the lanes.
I think it's okay. It's just good.
As long as they weren't hoping that this Bad Rider was going to dominate.
Oh, MP, he's not gonna die again, is he?
That's a Sunder.
I mean, if you consider that they have to do so many things, just 24 hours playing this good in the first 10 minutes of the game, while Fnatic is at their comfort place.
Look at the mass rotations, though.
Yep. Both teams with
They're bringing everyone over.
Shikuchi Invis here, and bit of a wild swarm getting thrown out. TA blinks in, gets instantly sundered by MP, who does have Metamorphosis, and a great Torrent Ghost Ship coming in, gonna catch out too. Down goes Ogre alongside the TA. I imagine Clutch can do nothing except retreat here as they lose a third in Dazzle. Top
That
tier 1
was,
tower should be taken.
unexpected move. You wouldn't think the Terrorblade would have sundered you there, but
Yeah, he would have hung around on no health, and I think he
Yeah.
wanted to find that team fight.
The ward in between the shrine and the bounty rune is super value. That never gets countered. And that gave the vision during
That
nighttime.
Thunder
for that
come out
Skylark?
from long
they
range,
found
man.
Skylark.
Back at mid, can they bring him down with the damage? The X back, they should get this kill, and it's going to be Jabs securing it.
Oh, lots of big
Okay,
items coming
bye.
up for Fnatic.
First 10 kills go to Team Fnatic. Can we see the odds right now?
I don't think we have those odds.
We got Blink Dagger on the Centaur.
It's going to give them a lot of playmaking potential. Make Weaver's life pretty difficult as well.
How many points does Rubik have in Nullfield now?
0. I was
What?
just clicking it that second because I was
What?
like, surely...
DJ's
Yeah.
gone for
We're
the
gonna see
farming
some.
build, okay? He's gone for the farming build.
Max Telekinesis isn't farming. It's all about the Nullfield
Fade
for
Bolt.
farming.
He's got 4th point in it, top lane, KOXY. Getting going on. Jabs can start throwing some Purifying Flames, although that will also work both ways. Centaur's next blink in 2, so no real way out for KOXY here, I gotta imagine. There we go. Get the kill. Nicely done. Bottom lane Rubik should be okay down here. They have sentries, but you would have to misplay this to get caught out here. Just outruns the sentry ward. He's going to do that, and there's going to be a blink. Hoofstop, they're going on the Weaver. Is there a Fade Bolt? Still on cooldown, but it doesn't matter. They kill Nico, baby. They're going to get Spartan as well. Double kill going their way. Ice showing up with a blink.
Oh, Stampede. Is this for top lane? Yes, it is.
Get Jabs out with the false promise. He should
stopped?
be okay here with all these heals.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
But he's still being chased as MP. He's baiting. MP shows
Firefly
up.
ends. Metamorph is down.
Cancel, yeah. So good bit of mid-game plays here. It was Clutch Gamers who, after lane stage, were up by like 1k gold, but no longer the case, as we'll see 3 bounty runes out of 4, I believe, going the way of Fnatic. Actually, the
All of
4th
them,
got
I
denied.
think.
I think they
Oh.
got 3, but there was 1 denied. Actually, no, you had 4.
I think they got all 4.
You're right. That's 4. Sunka getting both bottom ones.
I like that Team Fnatic players will never stay too far away from their teammates. As you can see, the gang in the early game, always somebody of Team Fnatic moving in when someone in trouble.
Oh, DJ's got to be careful. Alacrity's here.
Does he still have Shikuchi?
He does.
Oh, okay.
It's just so annoying to...
Oh, he might
Kill
jump on
this
him now
Rubik.
and it comes off.
It's
Oh,
like
they
this
see him.
small 2-second window, and he's got lift too. It's like you catch Weaver in that 2 seconds without Shikuchi, you can kill him. You catch a Rubik, he disables you.
He lifts you.
Yeah.
Top lane, they're converging on this Batrider.
It's a very dead Batrider, and he's at 1900 gold. No Blink Dagger for you for now.
So what's the plan here for Clutch? What are they necessarily supposed to be doing? Because Bat typically picked up for those small ganks, picking off heroes. We haven't really seen any of those. TA's a good hero when it comes to pickoffs as well, but they've been more or less engaging into Fnatic.
We have seen the great Batrider games yesterday. You guys remember when they have a Batrider with Phoenix? That was such a great game for
Yeah,
the
the big team
Batrider.
fights,
Yeah,
yeah.
for when the big team fight comes. But compared to this one Batrider without any big team fight AOE damage at all, yeah, all he can be is just like a micro ganking guy that will never make a break in the big team fight.
I mean, he needs to farm his Blink. That's like step 1, I think, right now. But
This is a
Oh,
very
yeah.
late blink.
he's
though.
maybe going to die again up top. Abed, he almost gets caught mid, but gets out with an X. Now he's back top looking to initiate, but needs to be a little bit careful. As TPs are coming in here, they're going to kill the Batrider
Oh,
quickly.
no.
Is there any counterplay
Spartan.
here? They're all rotating in, but MP's no Metamorphosis up for now. He is going to have a Sunder in a second. They catch Jabs on the backline, take out the Oracle. MP needs to find a Sunder target. Nico, baby, getting some Gemini damage in. Abed going to X back, and it looks like MP just happy to run. ISSI is looking to find a Blink Hoof Stomp. Who's he going to go on here? Maybe he wants
MP
the
hoping-
Weaver. There's the...
Oh, Sunder into
Oh.
Fade Bolt. Ruthless.
absolutely destroyed. And Alacrity, he's out too.
This is 1 by 1. This is getting hard.
The game is really hard, Xyclopzz.
Yeah.
DJ's just styling on people. This Rubik, 505, Ice 2. Great to see him active.
Yeah, this exactly.
This-
This is not what we saw from Ice yesterday at all.
That Axe game was very different style of play, which
Definitely.
did not work well for them.
And homie's going Aghanim Scepter second on Centaur. So no Hood, no Vanguard,
Okay.
no Force Staff.
They're much better with whether it's gonna be like a single man gang from that Centaur for Fnatic, or go into a big team fight with the Stampede and also the fleet, the ship.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage reduction.
This is just better draft.
You
I
can't
think
kill
this
anyone
is
if you're
just-
Clutch. Because you look at Clutch's lineup, who could kill anyone? It's all TA. Weaver's not ready to fight yet. Like, look at his items. He's got Dragon Lance, Ring of Aquila, and Power Treads. That's it. So Nico maybe can't even contribute into the team fights yet until he has about 10 to 15 minutes worth of farm.
I feels like Clutch actually have the same attitude like Fnatic yesterday. Win game, we win lane. But this is actually worse than yesterday, is because they're not even win lane. And when it comes to the mid game, and all these heroes cannot operate properly without any another AoE follow-up damage, Bad Rider gonna have a tough time. And yeah, they kinda look weak in team fight.
Has finished the Blink Dagger now, but he's finished the Blink and also used up all 6 drum charges, which is surprising to see.
Abed.
Yeah, wanting to see what's going on up here. No banner runes yet, but Xyclopzz is going to hit the hoof stomp. They follow it up with the ghost ship. They blow up TA instantly. Jab's been gone on here, but he gets the false promise off. Where's the heals? He needs to start throwing them on himself. There's a lot of damage. He may still die. He's going for the TP out. If he gets some fountain regen, he may just survive here.
Oh.
He still dies in the fountain. There was enough damage. As the Weaver, very low, doesn't get the time lapse off. 4 dead on Clutch. 11k gold lead, and Fnatic storm ahead.
I think
That's
Clutch
the,
may have just horribly underestimated the power of Fnatic have after the laning stage.
Yeah, we're seeing every time Xyclopzz gets a blink hoof stomp off, it's like that hero dies.
Oh yeah.
You're down 1.
And look at the item difference as well. 12k net worth lead for Fnatic as well. Like, you compare it to the net worth of Clutch, like, their heroes don't come online yet.
And they're going to come online even slower because Abed's got this halberd, which just removes TA and or Weaver anytime they go in and get caught by this.
I think at this point we can't even consider Weaver a factor in this game. Like, he comes into the fights, he's got 0 presence. Like, look at what he does compared to what TA does. Like,
Someone's
basically
TPing onto the
alacrity.
shrine.
Oh dear.
They've got the sentry too.
Oh, he's dead again.
And they steal Shikuchi again.
Absolutely devastating for Clutch gamers here as KYXY going to get gone. MP gets the Sunder off with the Metamorphosis. They're going to try Stampede their way out here. MP just wants to hold his ground and fight, and it's a good call because he kills off the TA and the Ogre.
Centaur gets saved by Oracle.
Yep, hoof stomp. Centaur's back in, finds the Batrider whose Firefly only has a little bit longer left on it, and Skylark.
He's
Abed's
surrounded.
He wants to blink. He's going to get a chance to do so. The Urn catches him a bit too late. Can they get him with the X here? Abed, he's hunting, and I think he can catch up to him with the Shikuchi. Yeah, they get some vision.
Telekinesis.
Easy pickings here. And Dazzle dies off to the side as well. MP solo kills him.
Yeah.
It's
This might just be a very fast game for Fnatic.
well, let's say this is looking like GG territory. 17k gold lead this early on. I
Yeah.
don't know if we see a comeback off of this. MP being healed up by the Oracle.
Not much to say on this one. Yeah, really.
I think all you can say is you just gotta hope Jabs' net worth climbs up a little bit, because he's the only one falling behind for his team. Everyone else already on top of their game.
Yeah.
Acceptor already.
Oh, I just...
Oracle is just the kind of hero that's strong by the skills
I
levels.
just don't see Clutch being able to take this. They just don't have any other tempo controllers outside of Alacrity. And then they just don't have enough damage either. The Centaur Ags, like, so much damage reduction along with the boat.
Oh, one last team fight. I think this is it. They GG out if this doesn't go well. They're going to get the multicast. They kill off Jabs to start it off. The Centaur Stampede's there as the Blink Hoof Stomp comes in, but the Ghost Ship going to reduce even more damage. Everyone just so tanky. The disarm onto TA as well. But Clutch gamers are holding their own. The multicast onto Arbed, his Kunkka, getting kind of low here, going for a TP out. Are there any stuns here? He's just going to make it out. So it doesn't go badly for Clutch, but they only kill an Oracle in the end, which is, you know, I guess the best fight yet.
Spent 3 ultimate for that Oracle too.
Right before the fight, we got a Skadi picked up on MP as well. I mean, MP's practically fight ready now if he wants to go in.
Yep. It's a bit low on mana, which is maybe why he didn't want to join his team there. He's got double clarities being ferried out, so we're ready to go soon.
gem picked up onto DJ, so goodbye vision for Clutch. We know that vision's been a pretty important factor for Clutch's team play. We got some items though. Alacrity finished up a Deso, and then it looks like Nico wants to contribute with a Maelstrom.
What's your first item when you play Oracle? I go for Aether Lens.
I think that's what he has queued up as well.
Yeah.
If you can't get the urn at least.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd normally like to be able to build the urn for my team, and then get the Aether Lens.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Alacrity.
sometimes the game is really bad. Just have to go for the Glimmer Cape for you and
Yeah.
your team. But playing Oracle without Aether Lens, man, it sucks really.
Rubik has one, and Oracle only about 400 gold away from one, as we'll see. Fnatic fall back, go for Roshan. There's some vision on the Dire side. They've got a couple wards up, but I don't think they can really move out on the map right now.
Do you just throw this Aegis onto MP, or would you actually put it onto someone like Ice or Abed so that you'd finish the fights quicker?
He's not spending meta for this Roche, so I think you give it to MP.
Yep.
Try to push up another lane without having to spend meta. If he dies, then go full on fight. Activate all your stuff. Activate meta.
He pops it now? Oh no, he didn't. Looked like he did.
He's got the Fate's Edict. As the heals start kicking in, and he pushes forward. Mantascati. Out of tower. Well, one last out of... No out of towers left. They've taken everything, so it's only high ground really left to go for.
Stomp on Dazzle.
Yeah.
Nice start.
No follow-up, though. Exercise.
He was a
Takes
bit
it
slow there.
Oh, they got a lift here. Can they follow this up with anything? The blink out Alacrity had refraction on.
X.
I think it's...
Here's Bat Rider.
Yeah, it wasn't really in the best position to be initiated on.
Suppose the good news is Nico maybe did a little bit of split pushing. Gonna grab some bounty runes.
Let's say they're getting none of these bounty runes. 4 bounty runes for clutch gamers somehow. At 25 minutes in, you're up against an Aegis. You have no map control and you get 4 bounty runes. That is kind of unheard of.
I don't know if
But-
bounty runes will make a difference here.
Yeah, and the MP says I've got bigger priorities, and that's all that matters.
Poor KYXY is definitely gonna
the
die
X
here.
back.
It's
Delays
okay.
things.
He got the bloodlust on the tower.
Got like an extra 3 hits off because of that. So hard to go in here because MP, he's got that Sunder ready if he wants to use it. And also the Aegis as well as Oracle sitting behind him. He's just such a hard target to go on as they'll back off now that they've taken the melee racks and just kind of play this fairly systematically, knowing that that range tracks doesn't really count for all too much. TA. Casual blink melt strike. The
Okay.
X boat, they want Alacrity it looks like. And they will
Oh my god.
destroy him. The Grave will come out. That'll delay his death unless he can TP back to Fountain, which he will.
Oh,
so he will
no
keep
X.
himself alive. As Dazzle goes down instead with the Grave on cooldown. Bed will catch out the Bat Rider. DJ getting the last hit with the Fade Bolt. And MP, his Metamorph has one up, but he's got a Sunder ready to go. He just needs a target for it. As Stuns comes out. No multicast, unfortunately. MP continues to be healed back up,
Sunder.
and there's the Sunder. That's going to force Weaver back into the Fountain. Unless Rubik, who was hunting for a kill there, had the gem, just didn't find the Weaver with
Abed,
it.
gonna take you back home. Doesn't even
Casual.
feel Alacrity.
Just knows with Ogre's dead, like, who's going to stun me? I'm just going to X myself back, as he does get lassoed on return. Underneath here, he does have a Reaver, though. He's incredibly tanky. Throws the Ghost Ship for even more survivability. Buyback after buyback, and kill after kill for Fnatic. It's GG in any second now.
GG in 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Very close.
Woo! I did it, man! I've been trying this for like 5 days! Oh my god, finally I did it!
That's the money shot.
Ah.
Oh man. Oh my god! I didn't know that. Yeah, for viewers that don't know, we're trying to do like predict when the game gonna be called a GG by doing like GG in 3, 2, 1.
We've been pretty bad at it, too.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. Man, I'm just gonna get it in the last day of the.
Xyclopzz the only guy to bullseye the dartboard and call the GG.
Yeah.
This man's too good.
Call me Nostradamus, man. Really.
What?
You don't know Nostradamus?
No.
Nostradamus.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
God.
it. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nostradamus.
All right. Well,
Guys, you have to help me get into the lobby. I don't know what the password is.
Well, let's just tell it on stream.
No, I'm not. No. You can type it for me. I don't.
Okay, all right.
Hands off.
All right, so,
So-
Kappa 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Kappa
There you
one.
They're in.
Kevo 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's every BTS bastard. We're not very original here.
Everything.
Man, that was a stomp.
Yeah, it was a stomp.
But that's the Fnatic we expected to show up.
Right.
That showed up on day 1 of playoffs, but not day 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, servers are stable. I think that's the one thing where everyone was concerned about.
Yeah,
so
holy shit, we had 0 pauses.
Yeah.
0 pauses.
Well, maybe 1 or 2 at the start.
This
But
is so
nothing
I think that was
crazy.
it,
Yeah.
just
No.
a pre-game pause.
So we could begin for some smooth games
Very
now.
smooth indeed. And we'll get to see like 100% out every team. I kind of sad that they have to, for Clutch Gamer, they have to traveling so far. They must be tired. But I hope they can bounce back in the second game. They still got wide open chance. It's first game of the series.
Yeah, they need to do something a bit more bold, a bit more ambitious, I think, in game 2. Going to be a team like Fnatic.
I think you have to change up the draft. Like, you can't just use the standard meta of heroes that we've seen in King's Cup. You got to go out of the box.
Bring back the Alacrity Meepo.
Yeah, that could be the play.
I think he's one of maybe the best Meepo in Southeast Asia, potentially. Actually, no, who
Like
about
Abed.
Abed's in this game.
Friggin' the
He
king of
hasn't
Meepo
played
is
in
there.
so long. Because that used to be
Because he
like,
knows better.
if you were versing Execration in the days, it was like, you ban Meepo.
Right.
But I don't know if you want to play Meepo against one of the best Meepos in the world, because they would know the weaknesses of a Meepo.
That's true. If there's a
that's the
guy
thing.
who's going to be well-versed in handling Meepos, it might be Abed. But that's game 1. We're going to take a break. We're going to get out Pokeballs because we're hungry.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
dinner time. And Fnatic, they just had their dinner. We'll see if there's dessert awaiting them as well in game number 2.